Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 3 of Shogun. The last episode was intense. It was so good. Like, the first episode definitely got us settled into the world, but episode 2, it just took what was set up and just ran, and it was so good. I'm excited to see what happens next, especially after the end of the last episode, so let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full 3 reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for reacting the entire episode. We got the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, to try to make it worth your while since you are going to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. With that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 3. Tomorrow is tomorrow.
We bring the profits. We dictate terms.
And we are here at their pleasure.
You will sell their meth. Who wants to live in a world without Coke? Portuguese Coke. Catholic Coke.
And you forget, I don't work for the church. I work for the crown. Let it be known, the black ship sails tonight.
And he's actually Portuguese too, so that's another layer of authenticity.
What's been said about the assassin?
She belonged to a very dangerous sect. She had served as a palace maid for years. Some trained their whole lives for a single kill.
Good God.
Christ! How much are the Jesuits paying this one to kill me? What did the warlock say?
Need to rub one out.
The doctor suggests we send a woman to pillow with you instead.
If he's not a warlock, he's most certainly a pimp.
He's not a warlock. Oh. Husband and son. Oof. Oh, I like that. That eye raise right there. Husband's a little bit of a dick. Oh, the hell? Oh, what the hell? She wasn't, like, poisoned, was she? Who was that slinking away? Or is that a distraction? I think that was a distraction. Oh. Oh no.
No one's going to stop him. This is unacceptable. Peering into ladies' private quarters? Am I the only man present who treasures the purity of a woman? No! Woman's virtue is our glory! You, sir, are a silly little man! And your hair looks like the tail of a pony! なんだこの騒ぎは! 石堂様はご一行を港までお送りせよと仰せだっただろうが！どうしてやらぬか!
All right, well, shit, that worked out. Oh my god. That was so close, though.
Is it true what you said about the purity of women in your country?
Christ, no. Like your doctor friend, pouring women to injured guests. You yourself insinuating that I would have an interest in casual buggery.
Pillowing is necessary to good health. In fact, some say the moment of the clouds and the rain is near to heaven as they can get.
The clouds and the rain.
It means...
Thank you, I understand the metaphor. I've just never heard it put so poetically. Especially by a married woman. I'm assuming that man's your husband.
His name is Toda Hirokatsu, a strong and admired warrior. Do you have children?
Yes, my boy Tudor and my daughter Elizabeth.
What are they like?
Or are they dead? Oh! Ambush. But are they with us or more assassins?
Is it Ishido-sama?
No, I do not think so.
All right, well then. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's in there. Oh yeah, because he needs to get his ass out of the. Smart. Shit. Yeah, he's like, something's off here. What the fuck? Noted. Oh man, they're already awaiting them down there.
This crew may be hostile to Toranaga-sama.
Well, I'll be damned. I know this crew. Captain Sama. Is that what I think it is?
The Portuguese black ship.
You should blow it up.
What was that damn word again? Ima. Gogu.
Or are they gonna take it? Damn. He might be a dick, but he's doing his thing. He's standing his ground.
For Christ's sake, he could still make it.
Well, you're about to be single. We didn't see it. We didn't see it. He made it inside. But man, how did they let him get by that far? This must suck. Oh, we're just gonna get on their boat. Thought they were gonna do something about the black ship. Oh. Uh-oh. Got a little bit of a mini barricade. See, I thought that was too easy. It said something about calling them in at the harbor, the marina.
We attempted to break through those men, would they board and attack us?
Yes.
Yeah, no shit.
But they can't sink her.
Knew he pointed it out. We gotta do something with it. Let's get it.
This is not a debate, Captain General. It is in your best interest to follow protocol.
Captain General, quite a show upstairs. Might want to see it.
Oh, it's going to get a lot more showier.
Bring you, Lord Yoshii Toranaga, who seeks an audience.
Ferrying around the man himself. It's one way to die.
What's he thinking?
Toranaga offers you 10,000 silver coins to invest.
それから通じその方にも申し出をいたそう。我が国元の江戸にキリシタン教会の建設を許す。大老の木山と大野の件についてわしを助けてもらいたい。
Interesting.
両人は今石堂と組んでおる。その方らで木山と大野を解き伏せわし側につかせてほしい。
That's a play I didn't think about.
巡査司様がお力になると申しております。
Damn, I really thought it was going to be him and Ishido pushing back with the revelation of all this going on. But no, he's just turning the turncoats against the others.
あの短車は大坂に置いていけと。
恩人は我が客じゃ。
あなた様の懐に入り込んだ。あの者についてはお耳に入れねばならぬことがございます。あの男は少年などではございません。
Well done, Martin. We will be able to hold him to that promise of a church, even after he is dead.
You dirty little bastards, man.
The black ship will bring us out of Osaka. But you must stay. I'm sorry.
How's this? Right now, you are just a pawn in everybody's game. You may have a chance with Ishido knowing what's all going on now. He may be able to use you.
Fuck this. Captain Sama, sound the drums.
Oh, is he gonna run the barricade? Blockade, that's the word I'm looking for. Sailor earning the respect of fellow sailors.
He's coming up alongside us.
Oh, or is he gonna wait? What is he doing? What is the plan?
How fast can that bitch go, Rodriguez? You black-eyed son of a shit-fested whore!
Your lips are the devil's arse.
Not even this, son of a bitch.
I like their fucking little rivalry.
放れるわけがございませぬとな。
5 points to port.
Oh, we got a couple of them abandoning their boats.
My sincerest gratitude!
I sincere smack yourself.
Rodriguez, they'll never keep me here.
You're not on the end, you salty whale stick.
Oh, they're gonna steer him towards the rocks.
I see him right out of this one.
Reverse row. Oh, are we gonna try to get in front?
Bring him over broadside.
That was the hull, Captain.
5 more points.
Oh yeah, he doesn't feel right about that. Like, sure, they're not really aligned, but he feels...
Either sink me or let me pass, but make up your fucking mind.
Oh no. Dude, we're running out of time here. Make a decision. Okay.
By Christ's blood, Captain Sama!
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, he gave him the room.
He already had it.
No. He had some respect.
Yes! Yes! Well done, you glorious bastards!
That's a debt repaid.
Oh.
With you, you'll lead him.
He owed him one. He'd be dead if he didn't throw him that log, or that oar.
Mariko 殿、船長に船を動かしてくれた礼を申してくれ。じゃが我が安人が大坂を出たからには わしも自分の船に戻ることにいたすと。
Hell yeah.
だがそれがしが守ると誓ったこの大阪の町で乱暴狼藉を働くとはこたびの一件それがしの侮辱と受け止めんも
Yeah, they acted without his knowledge.
それがしが捕らえておった万人を虎長がかっさらっており貴殿は何も手を打たなかった
God, man. Oh, this is all falling apart.
ご大老様方虎長様より遺憾ながら一身上の都合にて大老職を辞すると決めたよし。
Oh.
ような紙切れ一枚で何が変わるわけでもない。
確か太閤殿下を評決は5人の大老において決すべしと。
He's got you there. Now what? This is the whole point. Huh?
5人様しかおいでになりませぬな。
Oh, because they would have to appoint a fifth. There can't just be 4. While he was there, they could vote him out. But if they're bound by the way it's been set up, they can't do anything.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'll never tire of this weather.
Soon it will be winter. It is a very difficult season in Japan.
Winter is coming.
Try England. Humid in the summer. Endless winters. And of course famine every 6 years.
Still, you must look forward to going home. To be reunited with your family, at least.
They're probably gone.
The truth is, I've never met her. I left England before she was born.
Oh.
She'll be 2 years old now.
Wow.
You serve your lords honorably.
I have no lords. I left of my own accord. This is what beckoned me. The horizon. More than the deep. The freedom. More than the horizon. Be far enough out that you look around and there's nothing but open seas. No yesterday. No tomorrow.
Just today.
I'm sorry about your husband.
She doesn't seem that torn up.
My lord says this was a gift from the priests.
これは海賊行為の証じゃと言うておった。
They prove you are a pirate, which means death.
さりながらこれを訳させるにはいささか手間がかかるようじゃ。差し当たって戦の支度じゃ。
It's like, for now, we have use of you.
He would like you to assemble a regiment and teach them your tactics.
安心もこれより家臣としてわしに仕えるのであるからいつまでも万人扱いするわけによって安心を旗本に任ずる。
Hatamoto.
Hatamoto, which is a very great honor.
Katajikenai, Toranaga-sama.
What does it mean, though?
安心に一緒に泳がぬかと聞いてくれ。
My lord would like you to teach him how to dive.
It's best to start from the top of the gunnel. Jump in head first.
やってみせよ。
Observational learner.
もう一度じゃ。
He says again.
How many more times must I do this?
Until he is satisfied.
Hey, buddy, you're alive. Fucking do it. Unless you dive right into a shark. I don't know. That would suck, but still.
浜まで勝負しようと申したら安心は乗るかの。
My lord would like to race you to the shore, but I warn you not to let him win. My lord hates that.
参るぞ。
Hi.
Though his robes would be quite the hindrance. Aww. Damn, man. This show's so good. Especially that end right there, man. The way the tides have just shifted. You know, the role, his status here, and just the entire way, just their entire, like, stability here has just fallen. And apparently it was all, while it's still very held together by the Taiko to begin with, the fact that that was orchestrated just to kind of weaken things, but still he put that little thing in place as he was dying, still to hold it together, stitch it together as best he could, but then just as much, it wasn't lasting. And those cracks are starting to form, that adhesive is starting to weaken, these gaps are starting to form, especially as the Portuguese and the Catholics and all this stuff are kind of pulling their own strings within, and then even so, their own little regions are kind of acting on their own as well, while it is in line with, you know, what they want at the end and their own aims. it's almost just like they're just kind of winging it. You know, we got the Catholic priests or whatever you want to call them here that are representing the church, you know, trying to go about things their own way. But then you have these regents kind of making their own plays, while Ishido is also trying to make his own plays. Then you have his brother, you know, Toranaga's brother, who is trying to figure out, where should I go in this situation? he's so shifty, man. But he's fun to, I don't know. He's just something about the way he's played that I just really enjoy his character, because nobody can, like, he's so transparent. Like, he's not fooling anybody, but it's kind of funny in that way. But he's still trying. And I don't know where he's landing right now, but he's still sitting with his bro right now, at least. That's at least where he's at for the moment. I like that this whole thing is, you know, going back to the whole them sailing in with the Spaniard, who, you know, despite, you know, their issues with one another, they're kind of falling on the opposite sides of these spectrums. You know, the fact that they respect each other for who they are and what they are, sailors. And, you know, despite that, at the end of the day, too, he also saved his life. But it was that revelation about, you know, which side of the fence they were all kind of playing on that kind of separated them. But in this moment, there was that choice where he could have just ran him aground, sunk his ass, left him there to die. But he was like, I got a debt to pay and a respect at the end of the day. And he pulled it off, let him out, you know, and I got to give it to Blackthorne, man. He's persistent, resilient. I like that everywhere he goes, regardless, he's kind of getting a little bit of a respect, at least from his own, whether it's with the Spaniard, you know, I forget his name, but then also these Japanese sailors that were there initially that he rode with through the storm that took him in to the village where his people were held captive, and now he's negotiating to get them free, to get his ship back. Now he's kind of moving up as he's helping Toranaga in this whole debacle, you know, playing their game and, you know, using the law to kind of leverage them and kind of get the upper hand, removing himself from the council, from the region, so that by law, they can't proceed with any votes to impeach him, at least at this point, because he's not in there. And there must be 5 in order for any of them to make a decision. So right now, until they appoint somebody, they are at a standstill at the moment. And they're already kind of like, the hell, you kept this from us, but you kept this from me, but I kept that from you, but you did this thing to me when you could have done to me, and I could have done this for you, but then they're just fucking a mess right now. Like, the people left behind running everything, none of them are in line at this point, especially with everything that's kind of come to light and everything that's kind of going on with all these different revelations and everybody's different kind of aims and goals and this conflict. I love it. I love the shit out of it. It's so much fun. And then the whole getaway with smuggling Toranaga out of here. And while I'll admit I was a little confused for a second as to what was exactly happening, the way it all unfolded was just so much fun. And the way he played into it to be a distraction, then the jump, you know, where Ishido was like, I'll escort you, don't worry, and to keep it cover because he doesn't trust them at all. But then you have the Christian regents who fucking ambushed them, so now they're fighting one another. And then you had the blockade, and then it's just such a mess. Fuck, dude. And then you have Anna's husband going off, and you know, while he was abrasive, he was dick, he was rude, he was all those things, but in the end, he sacrificed himself so they could get away. But then again, he went into that building. We didn't see him die. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, man, I don't know. I love the way this is all building out. The way they're also introducing us through Blackthorne to the culture, to all of this. You know, he's kind of our gateway in. You know, I know a fair amount, but I don't know all the ins and outs. So there's a lot of things I'm learning as well as we're going along through the show. And it's a lot of fun. The acting is so good. Just the aesthetic, the cinematography, the scope, the scale, the sets. It's just like everything feels so large and cinematic in scope. You know, it does give me, while obviously not fantasy or fantastical, it does give me a lot of that high production value that we haven't really seen much outside of House of the Dragon or Game of Thrones and stuff like that, that is more focused on these games, these politics, these power plays. It's like a game of Risk And we're watching that unfold as they're also trying to learn about each other's cultures. Like, they're probing him for information about his people, about how they fight, how they can utilize that, how they can use that against their enemies in this way, that they've been infiltrated. And then at the same time, he's learning about them. And it's just this way that, you know, at the end of the day, if you just listen to people, if you come together and try to learn about one another and, you know, understand that you've got differences, understand that, you know, not everybody's going to see the world a different way. If you open yourself up to other worldviews and stuff like that, you're expanding your world. I always like when you have these bridging of culture stories, and I like seeing that here. And, you know, also just kind of learning about his story as well. He pulled a Yasapo out here. Fuck my family. The sea is calling. But great episode. I'm excited to see what happens next, guys. But what did you all think of this episode? Tell me how you're feeling. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gives you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, York, Scott Melito, Robert Onguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Justice Smith. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.